Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to react to weathermen who lost it on live TV. You know, to become a weatherman, like, you go through a bunch of training, you know, like how to deal with things that may happen during the broadcast that you weren't prepared for. So it's got to take a lot for a weatherman to lose it on TV, like especially while they're live. Maybe someone repeatedly is like bothering them. They won't get out of the shot. You know, they're interfering with the cameraman. Maybe there's a few things that might happen that would push the weatherman, you know, over the edge. So I'm quite eager to see what makes these weathermen lose it.
TV weathermen and women are trained to handle all kinds of inclement situations. But what about a spider on a weather cam or a wisecracking co-anchor? Get your umbrella ready, because these are the meteorologists who lost it on live TV. In May 2019, a tornado shredded the streets of Dayton, Ohio. Luckily, locals can't say the alarms weren't sounded.
Ah, there's a Nottingham in the US as well. Wow.
According to Newsweek, thanks to Fox 45's weatherman Jamie Simpson.
All this heavy rain is between you and the tornado.
But not everyone was happy about it. Simpson's live report, made several hours before the tornadoes rushed through, cut in on an airing of The Bachelorette.
I was just checking social media. We have viewers complaining already. Just go back to the show. No, we're not going back to the show, folks.
Rather than ignore the social media fire, Simpson flipped out.
I'm sick and tired of people complaining about this.
Dude, there's a tornado. Who cares about The Bachelorette?
Our job here is to keep people safe, and that is what we're going to do.
He added,
some of you complain that this is all about my ego. Stop. Okay, just stop right now. It's not.
The tornado ended up claiming one life, destroying a large part of central Ohio and injuring 12, according to Today. When Simpson's clip went viral, Dayton locals praised him for his dedication.
Absolutely.
Back in 2005...
People are so weird. Like, people got angry because he was telling people about a tornado that was ripping through Ohio because it interrupted The Bachelorette. Like... Priorities, people.
CNN weather reporter Chad Myers was explaining the situation surrounding Hurricane Katrina. But when anchor Carol Costello kept asking him to speak in words the average viewer could understand, Myers hulked out.
Lower
Chad,
pressure, but
Chad,
Camille...
Chad,
let me talk, Carol.
Translate that for us.
Evidently, Myers didn't like the situation.
Well, if you would let me talk.
By the end, Myers smiled and claimed that he was just having fun, but it sure didn't look like it.
All right.
Carol.
Thank you, Chad.
All right. Just having fun with you this morning.
To be fair, The Week points out that this footage was filmed and broadcast at 4:30 a.m., and that's one heck of an hour to keep it together on camera. A lot of people find the mere sight...
To be fair, the way she was speaking to him was like super patronizing. Chad, thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Such an annoying smile. Like...
of a spider too much to bear, including Global News meteorologist Christy Gordon, who freaked out on live TV when a giant arachnid was projected right over her head.
Oh my gosh, that was creepy!
As you can imagine, her co-workers erupted in hysterical delight.
Come on! No, I hate it! I can't stand it!
Although she was clearly a good sport, it took her a moment to shake off the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
To be fair,
I'm so sorry.
Back when everybody was bonding over the miserable 2018 cold snap, Grand Rapids meteorologist Gary Frank was clearly tired of everyone complaining, according to the Detroit News. After reporting day in and day out on Antarctic-style conditions, Frank finally snapped.
Well, because you guys are dragging me down. You guys keep... Well, every time I get done with the 7-day, you guys are like, oh, gosh.
He continued,
every time. Doesn't matter what time I come on. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, and then you expect me to be chipper for 5 straight hours.
To be honest, that does sound like a horrible gig.
Here's a 60. I don't know if that's good enough for you guys. Get excited. Maybe I'll disappoint you with the 7-day here in a few minutes.
I don't know. Is he being serious right now? Like, or is he genuinely annoyed? It's hard to tell.
CNN reported on WITI-TV's Angelica Duria, who got stuck standing in a Milwaukee snowstorm for an entire morning, reporting on weather that clearly wasn't going to improve. But as the lunch hour finally approached, Duria's good spirits melted away and she finally lit up the screen.
I have been here since, 3:30 this morning. I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say. It is snowing and it sucks here.
Not surprisingly, everyone back in the studio applauded.
Angelica, welcome to Real Milwaukee.
Australian weather reporter Steve Jacobs once met a curious pelican named Marnie while reporting from the zoo.
That pelican is huge.
Brushes the south of the...
You love it.
To be fair to Marnie, the pelican's pecking attack seemed more playful than aggressive, but that didn't make it any less hilarious.
I'm gonna be mentally scarred.
Even Jacobs couldn't stop laughing.
I gotta sit down. Woo, when animals attack, there's a beauty never expected. My butt taken off my pelican.
In 2017, Fox 2 weather reporter Derek Kevra got so infuriated by people who didn't properly clean the snow off their cars that he filmed an entire sequence explaining how to do it.
This must be a really hard concept for people to understand.
Kevra proceeded to sarcastically demonstrate how to use a snow brush and ice scraper.
You're going to begin with a generic left to right swipe. Then, a couple inches below that, you'll swipe back.
He added,
And it's this scientific swiping motion.
But why does it bug him so much? Like, is it to do with road safety or something? Like if it's not your car and it doesn't affect you, why does it bug you?
That you will use not only on the sides, but the back and all the way around 360 degrees.
The raging fury is so clear that it paints a magnificent portrait of what happens when you finally push a weatherman too far.
Now I know, it seems like a lot, but I promise if you follow those simple steps, you too will be able to clear the snow off of your car.
If you're Boston's Weather Channel meteorologist James Cantori, the most glorious weather phenomenon of all is...
That snow is so thick. That is just that's like a foot of snow maybe more.
when lightning strikes during a snowstorm. During a televised segment in 2015,
Wow,
Cantori got so
snow.
psyched about this bizarre phenomenon that he screamed,
"Oh, yes! 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 We got it, baby!"
According to the Washington Post, Cantori is well known throughout the weather community for his passion for so-called thunder snow. Cantori told the Boston Globe it's, quote, kind of like two seasons coming together.
We got it! Yes! Listen to that! Listen to that! Oh, baby!
For his sake
So
and the
hyped.
sake of his fans, hopefully another rocking thunder snow happens again soon. Back in 2000,
To be fair, I've never, ever seen snow and thunder together in my life. So I can see why he's enthusiastic.
2010, according to the BBC, weatherman Thomas Schaffernacker got caught in a rather awkward snafu when cameras switched over a second too fast,
Oh, yeah, I
revealing
love
him
this
brandishing a prominent middle finger.
Yeah, this
provide
is
all the detail you
hilarious.
could possibly
I love
want.
this.
I've just seen Thomas Schaffernacker preparing for it, so I'm not in touch.
Schaffernacker tried to cover it up, but no one was convinced.
The way he starts scratching his chin.
Now and then, there's always one mistake. That was it. I've seen Thomas Schaffernacker preparing for it, so I'm not in touch.
Schaffernacker tried to cover it up, but no one was convinced.
Every now and then, there's always one mistake. That was it.
A spokesman for the BBC quickly issued an apology, but this wasn't the first time that Schaffernaker's sense of humor got him into trouble. He previously had to apologize for calling a region, quote, Nowheresville during a 2007 segment. And in 2009, he accidentally mispronounced the phrase muddy sight as a swear word. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more
That last clip of Thomas Schaffernacker, when he got caught sticking the middle finger up at the main newsreaders, is just so funny. Just the desperate look in his eyes when he gets caught and the weird scratching of the chin, he tried to mate, we've caught you. It's fine. And it's why is swearing censored on TV as well? Everybody does it in real life. What's the big deal? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.